Welcome into this edition of Breaking 80. As you can see from the title, we're playing today at El Gouna Golf Course in El Gouna, Egypt. We pick up after the first tee shot. There's a lot of people on the first tee box, so didn't really want to pull out the tripod and record. I'm kind of new to this whole thing, so chipped on here on the first. You know, it's sandy. These sandy greens. The front nine was really sandy, so I didn't really know how they were going to roll. And you're going to be familiar with this three-putt counter all day. Unfortunately, a couple too many of those. But yeah, I took a trip out to Egypt and brought my golf clubs along, not knowing at all if there were any courses in the country. But lucky for me, there were actually a few, and they were beautiful. And I mean, the best thing about it is that I don't think golf is too popular a sport in Egypt, so I found myself alone on each course I played. Yeah, this is called El Gouna Golf Course near Hurghada, Egypt, on the coast of the Red Sea. I played a few others along the way, one in Cairo called the Legria Golf Club, which I actually recorded a course vlog for you, but it was filmed vertically, so that will be of no use to anyone, as that is not really compatible with the YouTube platform, unfortunately. Yeah, so this series will be about breaking 80. You know, I'm around an 11 handicap, so I've never actually broken 80. But this series is all about breaking 80. This particular day on El Gouna was a blustery one. I'll see if I can edit in some audio of the wind, but I haven't actually played in this much wind, really, especially one keeping score. It was around 20 mile an hour winds, so a tall task for me to break 80 here. But hole 3, or +2. This was actually one of my best iron shots of the day. See, they do the yardages in meters in Egypt, so it was 191 meters out, but more like 205 yards. That's kind of a uneducated guess. But I ended up on the green, putted it pretty close, like the best lag putt I had of the day so far, and was able to capitalize on my first par of the day. That was nice to not change the scoreboard from a +2 to a +3 and just keep it at +2. But maybe not for long. Played a cutty drive up here. Wind behind me. Actually, was able to put that one pretty far out there. Second shot, 6-iron on this par 5. Just a bit of a layup, long hole. The wind really took this one. It was hard because I was trying to play middle of the green, but aiming at the middle of the green, and you put any sort of slice spin on the ball, and I play a cut primarily, we'll just push that ball all the way over to the right. Here's a little chip for par. You'll see a lot of these little back movements I'll do all day when I'm really not even that close to hitting the flag, but for me, you know, it's nice to get close. So yeah, I found myself with a bit of a 5-footer right where I don't want to be. You can see the disappointment on that one as I missed yet another short range putt. Putting today was the bane of my existence. Surprisingly, I hit the irons decent in this wind. We got another par 3 right here. 153 meters, wind going left to right. Took a 9-iron to it. Actually played this one well, cut it back towards the flag. Just about a, 20, 25 footer here. And rips it past. I don't know what it was. I think I just kept thinking the sand would hold these balls up, but they never really did. So lined this putt up, got another probably 8-footer. Not feeling good about it. But, oh, you're kidding. That's not going to drop. Okay. So it's that kind of day. And another 3-putt counter through 5 holes, and we're already at 2 3-putts. That's not great news, but plenty of room to turn it around. +4. on hole 6. Breaking 80 still very much in the cards. Haven't lost hope yet. This par 4, playing 330 meters. We'll call it 350 yards. Actually put a nice drive out here. Ended up with only about 90 yards in. Sand wedge. These touch shots are not my favorite shots. Interesting swing path there. Figured I'd try that one out. Believe it or not, that did not end up in the bunker. It actually ended up beyond. And look, we got another putt for birdie. What can we do with it? Line this one up here. Bit uphill. Right to left. Oh, not pleased. Fast forward through the lineup. Oh, and he misses another second putt. And the 3-putt counter grows. Through 6 holes, 3-putt counter is up to 3 already. All right, another par 3. There's 3 par 3s, 3 par 5s, 3 par 4s. That's like my favorite on a golf course. When you get all 3 of those in a single 9, 3 of each kind of hole. Very fun. I fatted this one. Played a 6-iron from 173 meters, so maybe like 185 yards. Had a chip. I'm +5 at this point, so really got to snuggle this one up close. I failed to do that, but I put it about pin high. And it's really at this point where you're thinking, you need one to fall. You need one to fall. So if this goes, we're still looking okay for the round. Just got to never up, never in, so got to put enough mustard on it here. How did it slow down so much? See, sometimes the sand just takes effect. I don't know. Maybe the wind, too, just stopped that ball, but another bogey. And we're on to hole 8. We need a couple birdies here, a couple pars to really start to bring things back together. 363-meter par 4 here. This was a bit of a pop fly out to left field. Was curious if it was going to stay dry or not. And it did, right on this left slope. So I took a little gap wedge from a little over 100 yards away and find myself on the back of the green. Yet another putt for birdie. Can we at least get close? Get a par. Get back on the bus. This one, another one left short. Putt for par. No, sir. And it's just, at this point, the putter confidence is very, very low. I'm getting to some greens in regulation, and I'm just not even capitalizing. As you can see, I got sick of that ball, just swatted into the water. Okay, +7 headed up to hole 9 to round out the front. Really looking to end on a good note. Maybe carry some momentum into the back. We got a par 5, 461 yards. Really glad that the wind was going left to right here and that I play a cut, because that would have been wet, and nearly was. As you can see, I'm in this shrub. Running out to see how the shot went. Please sit. And it did. We're in the fairway. Shot 3. Looking good. This is one of my favorite iron shots of the day. Played it, started it left of the pin. The wind took it to the right of the pin. And, I mean, just shrug that one off because he knows. This far of a putt, counted for at least 3. Could be 4. But another chance for birdie. Leaves this one short. Sorry about these camera angles. I should probably put the camera behind the pin so you can really see things clear. But yet another 3-putt. That's 5 3-putts on the front 9 alone. That's not going to win you anything. So we're +8 headed to the back. So we're at 80 right now. So we need all pars and a birdie to break 80. Let's see what we can do here. See, I'm hitting my irons. The ball striking was actually pretty good. It was just a matter of these putts, especially the short putts. I didn't even lag them that far away, but it's just a matter of closing them off. There's a good pitch. So I have probably, I don't know, something like 10 feet for par. So you're looking at a 2-putt bogey most likely. Can he bury it? he cannot. Even left myself a little bit too much distance on that one, but was able to clean it up for bogey. And we're +9. On pace for 81 right now. I'm lined up way right here because the wind is going right to left at a blistering pace. Stays alive and has about a 130-yard shot straight into wind. And the wind just demolishes this ball. Puts it right in the bunker on the right. And if you know me, you know I'm not much of a sand guy. So it's no surprise that I just kind of chunked that one right out into the grass a bit. And have this little chip for par. Got a very friendly kick for the first time all day. And you figure you take this bogey and you go to the next hole. But not with me. Misses that one way left. Not even close. Doesn't even touch the hole. So our first double of the day comes at a very inopportune time as we walk up to the par 3 next, sulking, but hit our best iron shot of the entire day. And a very, very good birdie look. Can he get his first birdie of the day? Absolutely not. He doesn't even look like he wants to be out there anymore. But hey, he walks away with par, and at this point, pars are like birdies. Here we go on the par 5, 13th, 524 meters, which is like 550 yards. This is one of the longest holes I played. Actually hit a great drive out there. I was finally had some backwind, so I was able to put one out there. But because of the length of this hole, I still had to lay up. So I just took a little 6-iron, ripped it out there, and got lost in the forest. This shot was actually a pretty impressive recovery. I had to shoot it through 3 of these little short palm trees. You see I wasn't too displeased. Made it to the edge of the green. And look, I got this for par. Let's sink this one. How about it? Maybe I just need a new putter. That's probably not the answer, but that's probably the medicine that I'll treat this illness with. Is a new putter, a new $300 even roll. To the 14th, we're +12. Breaking 80 is pretty far out of the picture, but I just had to keep going because the golf, we're not playing that bad of golf. The long irons, the driver is fine. We found a lot of fairways. We got a few greens in regulation. Just really needed to put some putting together, and I think I could have shaved. Whatever. I could have taken 8 or so strokes off this round with some better putting. And you'd think with this wind, the long game would be the stuff that's affected, but no, it was the short stuff. We got this chip for birdie. Very happy with this chip. At this point, that's what I need to do. Just put it close enough to the hole where I don't need to give myself any work. Yanked this drive real hard. Found myself somewhere in Egypt, in the desert, back near Cairo. Took a 4-iron here to punch it out on this long-ish par 4. Or is this par 5? No, this is a par 4. About a 400-yard par 4. 9-iron in. Very displeased. The frustration's boiling over, and his hat finds the turf. It really wasn't even that bad of a shot, too. Just kind of have to let off some steam every once in a while. This putt for bogey, I think that's why I was so upset, because I realized that every putt's going to be a 2-putt. So pretty much have to get on for birdie if you even want a bogey. But bang. Nails that one for bogey. And we're really trying to avoid the double train at this point. Just get a respectable score. This par 3, I played par 3s well today. Well, this day, I should say. I mishit this one, but it stayed under the wind and managed to roll up all the way on the green. But I zoomed another putt 10 feet past. Putting lessons, a new putter, anything. Missed that one. Another 3-putt. Where's the 3-putt counter? Where are we at right now? 6. 6 3-putts. Did I miss any in this video? I very well might have. There were too many. On to 17. Fatted this drive a bit. Teed it low to try and keep it under the wind, but ended up being a little fat. But it's a par 5, long hole. A lot of work to be done. Nice, smooth 6. Right to the middle of the fairway. Little leap to make sure we're good. And we are. Another 6-iron into this green. Fatted it. Almost ended up in the bunker, but avoided him. I'm really just losing steam at this part of the round. I'm losing confidence. I'm losing the will to live. I'm losing stamina. I also haven't eaten yet. It's like 9 in the morning. Well, probably like 10:30 in the morning now. And just hoping, can I make this putt for a bogey? Would be nice. And that's the best putt of the day, folks. That 6-footer. Probably the longest putt I made all day. But 18 came back to life and hit the best drive of the day. This one went just around 300 yards. Absolute peach on this 355-yard meter hole.
Save it for last.
Decent chip shot. Yeah, this course went it's just under 7,000 yards, 6,300 meters. So something like 6,900 yards. Chipping for birdie here. Puts it pretty close. And here's the audio of the last.
Glad that's over.
Thanks for watching this video. And we ended up shooting an 87. So we're going to look to improve on that in the next Breaking 80 video. See you next time.